So quite a few weeks ago, I reacted to an album from a band called Oak, which are a smaller Nordic progressive band. They had just released I believe their fourth studio album called The Third Sleep. And they're one of the only bands out there where I literally never have any expectations going into their music because it is so creative and so interesting. They use such different, unique textures and synth sounds. The vocals have such an interesting range and balance between super deep and super airy and floaty. And it's all pretty mellow, pretty relaxing, angelic, almost meditative in a way. But it's always just so interesting whatever they're doing with their sound. Feels like they're constantly re-evolving their sound with each album. But I wouldn't say I was ever a super fan of any sort. There were quite a few tracks here and there that I really liked, so I just decided to check it out. But I was absolutely floored by this album. It's still the best album that I've heard come out this year so far. I think it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's an incredible listen. There are so many things just to catch the ear, and I think they've matured their sound to an even finer level here that's just gorgeous. But unfortunately, a lot of the footage was messed up. Most of the audio, there were parts where things were going on outside, water going on in the pipes, things I didn't realize was really cutting through the mix. And visually, some of the things, one of my lights died on the side. Things just kind of, all kinds of things went wrong during the reaction, unfortunately. So there were a lot of parts that I couldn't salvage for the album reaction. But one part that I was able to save was my reaction to the first song on the album, which is my favorite song on the album. And I think it's a front runner for my favorite song of the year right now. It is just absolutely gorgeous. The progressions in the song, the transitions, the way it's composed, and it just has everything that I want in a nice, relaxing, flowy, progressive song. It's just mind-blowing, and I don't want to say anything else about it, but because of that and because of the way it was filmed, you're not going to get much of my thoughts after the fact, but I think everything is covered just in the reaction and by how amazed I was by the song. So, bit of a makeshift intro here after the fact, but I'm glad I was able to at least save that footage and share this song with you guys because I think it's just brilliant. I would say if you like what you're hearing in this song and this reaction, then please go check out the rest of the album. It's just incredible. But yeah, here's my reaction to the opener from the Oak album, The Third Sleep, and what a song it was. This is already what I needed. Listen to that. It's so like folky, and that came in so fast that I want to just kind of, I know what mindset to be in now. I just want to like let it soak in. I'm going to start this over because it's just so cool already. I love strumming like that and just kind of a floating, folky, Shire-like kind of vibe. And I was really happy to hear something even that, like, hopeful sounding in a way. As soon as I saw the album artwork come out for this, I was scared it was just going to be the most, like, bleak, depressing album. But even that single that I did hear, Shimmer, was dark but moody and melancholic and everything. This is super cool already. This is what the kind of thing that I really enjoyed on, I do forget what the album's called. It's their Orange album. It's like I think 2 albums ago. Not the one that they released in 2022, but this is kind of super cool. Let's get into this. Let's go. Also, of course, we got In Mazes up back there now. I already love the vibe of this. Reminding me of kind of Will-O-the-Wisp, some sort of, maybe that era of Opeth a little bit. Such an interesting and matured voice that he has. Like, it sounds like it has the kind of maturity where oh my god. I'm gonna shut up. Oh my god, dude. Seriously? We're going all the way there? That passage was amazing. It's the way they're kind of skipping the offbeats. Dude. Apologies for the noise up there. It's probably... I'm gonna hold my thoughts. Oh my god. Okay, stopping again. I don't like to stop when I react to albums. This is... I don't even know, like, if there's... That made me really happy. I love some of their stuff. But, like, this is another level. Absolutely. This is ridiculously good. The mood that comes from this and the tone, the way it's making me feel so warm and like elevated, and like this is wonderful stuff. So well produced. And hearing the saxophone come in there made me super happy, because that was on the first single that stood out, some of the horn sections, and the fact that it's now in both songs that I've heard, if that can be like a constant throughout the album, this could end up being way up there for me. Such a beautiful little detail there. Let's go back about 20 seconds and listen to some of that. I love this so far. Not a single thing I would change. All my favorite kind of tones and textures with the synesthesia too. These like light blues, aquamarines, that cool register makes me feel warm, but I feel like I'm underwater with my synesthesia. Flying it, oh my fucking god, bro. Excuse my language. Dude. What? That was such tasteful playing. Reminds me of like Wayne Shorter kind of little sprawls there on like a Joni Mitchell album or something. This is the best song that I've heard this year. Oh my god. This is everything I love about music in a song. It's everywhere in the mix. Oh my god, bro. This is unbelievable. Is it too early to say this might be indie song of the year? This has blown away every expectation I had by a million times. This is ridiculous. Dude, Norway is on top right now. I'm gonna listen to the song every day. That was so incredible. I don't even know what to say about it. There was nothing I would change about that song. That's everything that I want a song to make me feel. It gave me goosebumps throughout. The fact that the saxophone was a constant in it and a constant mood shifter. Every transition made sense. Everything flowed so well. Just the details from the synths and the pads. They like elevated everything on the guitar and in the vocals. It didn't like take away from anything or take hold of the melody. It just like lifted it up and helped it ascend and like really find its place and find its home. Wow. I don't see how we can possibly beat that song on here. That was incredible. The rest of the album could suck and I'd be happy.